Sorry for my two-part video, but I'm going to continue where I left off here. So, like mentioned before, just some caulking around the corners would help clean this up a bit. You know, good deep cleaning to kind of get rid of some of the hard water stains. They do have sandblasted windows here to add for privacy, but now allow for some natural sunlight here into the bathroom. So, just to get you an idea, I mean, we do have some worn down areas here. You know, got dust collecting up here. So all around, a good deep cleaning, maybe some paint on the inside would go a really long way with this one. And getting into this closet, we have 3 doors, but you must enter through the middle. So another small sized walk-in for the master bathroom here. Flooring continued. So all in all, just a slight bit of wear and tear. I don't mean to repeat myself, but definitely just some fresh paint on the inside would really go a long way. I will go ahead and make my way up the stairs to the second living area. As you can see here, we got some worn grout on the tiles. Scuff marks on the door. This is actually to an old swamp cooler. They have upgraded to an AC. The home is carried with an AC. So I can double check to see if that swamp cooler still exists or if they just failed to remove the control panel when they got rid of it. So heading up the stairs here, carpet once again overall in fair shape. Good cleaning would go a long way. We got a little bit of wear and tear here at the baseboards. Scuff marks here on the wall. This acts as a little pot shelf up here. Super common here in Arizona to see that. Just a place to put some decorations, some plants, something to add a little character to the home. So as we get to the top of the staircase here, it does overlook our great room area. And then we have access to a couple extra bedrooms here. So right at the top of the staircase here is also another guest bathroom with the shower tub combo. Back to the old brass fittings. So definitely a dated look. We got some wallpaper in here, which you don't see too often anymore. Now just to the right of that bathroom, we're going to get to our first guest bedroom. So you can see they just have a small bed in here, a couple bookshelves and a dresser. This room does overlook the front yard. Here's just another look at that worn fascia board right there. So exterior of the home could definitely use some cosmetic care. And beyond just the cosmetics of it, it really helps protect that wood and prevent any further damage just from the sun. You know, coming here to Arizona, that sun really does do a number to the exterior of these homes. So keeping a fresh coat of paint on there every roughly 10 years or so goes a long way to help protect the overall condition of the exterior. Looks like we do have some old water staining here, so I will question that. My guess is that it's old. It definitely looks like a previous issue, but kind of looking at the fascia board outside, we really just want to question when the last roof was put And if we were to get that far, definitely recommend a roof inspection. Standard size closet here in the guest bedroom. We do have a return vent here. This is just coming off the stairway here. Master bedroom, once again, was downstairs. And to another guest bedroom. Now they actually did knock a wall down in this one so they can join these two rooms. They use it as a 2-space office area. And we do have standard size closet in here as well, that they just use for storage for now. So, a little different on some of the fixtures. You can tell they replaced these at a different point in time. Something about this floor right here, as I walk over it, I do notice a small slant right about here. I can feel it kind of step down a little bit. You know, being on the upstairs, this is subflooring right here, so I'm not feeling any soft spots, not hearing any creaking or noises. Just as I step through this area, I feel a small dip. Here's another closet. Just extra storage for them for now. Going back just to the overall condition of things, you know, some wear and tear here and there. And you definitely have some older outlets. So, you can see. It's all in the details though. You know, some of those smaller details could make a real difference if you ever go sell your property. You know, these small little upgrades definitely help the property stand out. It helps just kind of showcase that pride of ownership that we all would love to see. So just outside the guest bedroom here, we do have an air handler. This right here does look like an older unit. So it kind of looks like they replaced the heating portion in the garage, but it does look like the bare minimum as far as replacing. I'm also noticing some mouse droppings in here, so I will definitely notify them of that. And over here, second story, we have a guest suite. This is complete with its own guest bathroom. So pretty basic. You know, we got some more wallpaper in here, brass fittings. Looks like we have a little storage closet here in the bathroom as well, guest bathroom. And just some wear and tear. Looks like they had a towel bar right here or something at some point in time. Definitely could have cleaned up a little bit to prepare for the listing. So, not too much consistency as far as the aesthetics of the ceiling fans throughout the home. I'm sure they were just replaced at different times over time. But some wear and tear here in the corners of the windows. I'm not really noticing any water damage or anything like that, but we do have some cosmetic wear. and a small walk-in closet. And this is going to be the attic entrance in the guest suite. From here, I'll go ahead and step to the backyard. And this is just a single door here. I mean, they have the windows on the side, bringing some natural light in, but just a single door to the backyard. And as we come out here, I mean, you definitely have a nice space. You got desert in the background here, so no neighbor to the rear. But once again, the home just kind of shows its age. This is just some old staining. You know, this wood could all be treated to help keep it nice and healthy, in good shape. Definitely recommend restaining this porch or painting, either or. You can see there's been a little bit of settling here. Not uncommon to see. That kind of stuff does happen. But this old drainage right here is popping out. So just all in all, got some age to it, some wear and tear. We have the pool and spa here. I will say that the pool, let's see if I can get a good picture of it. It does have a washed out look. So just one of those things, this pool does need to get recoated. Not right away, but it's something that I would put in the budget, because as this pool surface starts to wear away, it becomes very rough against the bottom of your feet. This cool decking could definitely use a coat of paint. As you can see, the wear and tear here has started to wipe off some of the paint. And I would just suggest, you know, some landscaping. Trim back these bushes a little bit. Definitely do some trimming of this tree. You know, this is in close proximity to the wall here, but I'm not noticing any cracks or anything major going on with the root system. So that's all looking pretty good. We actually have settling right here versus lifting. So, I mean, that's just a good sign that this root system isn't being too damaging towards the home itself. But going back to just some of the water damage, the condition of the eaves, I see that this was cut at one point in time. It almost looks like a branch may have come down on the roof right there. But we have some damage, some broken tiles, some water damage to the eaves. That's almost rotted out completely, so you would have to replace that. There's no quick fix to something like that. Tear off the old, put in the new. An old fountain right here, although it's not running. So you get some nice, there's a little cardinal in the tree actually. Coming to say hello. Cardinal is the Arizona bird. So just looking into the desert here, we can see there's a wash down there. Love not having any neighbors to the rear, but just with this desert landscaping back here, you keep in mind that we do have pests here, snakes, scorpions, spiders, that kind of stuff. They do have some pest abatement wiring here at the lower portion, although as you can see, it's definitely seen its better days. So and I don't mean to scare you, but if a snake were to want to make its way into the yard, it could feel free to do so. So overall, my biggest concern right here is going to be the exterior. The interior could definitely use some cosmetic touch-ups, but the exterior, as you let it go over time, it can become more costly. So it is something that would need to get addressed to really keep things looking nicely. So we do have some wall separation over here. I would almost expect to see this over where that big tree is at, but that was pretty clean. But we do have some wall separation, more than likely due to the vegetation growth just on the other side of the wall here. This is a shared wall, so you would have to talk to your neighbors about getting something like that addressed properly. Otherwise, someone would just come and fill that up and paint it so it doesn't look the way it looks. You can see here just at the corner of the house, we've got some more rotted fascia. Pool equipment here all seems to be working okay. I'm not noticing any leaks or any water, any puddling. This is a pool heater, so I will check to see if that is functioning properly. Looks like the gas is turned on. And we have an old condensing unit right here. As well as the big boy for the rest of the house. All that stuff does look dated compared to the furnace that I saw inside. So some more wall separation here, most likely due to the tree just here on the other side. Looks like we got some sap dropping here on the wall, just causing a nice little stain. Oh, and I don't know if you can see, but that is completely rotted out. So it looks like there's a hole just right there in the eave. We got some wasp nests just here under the eave. So those wasp nests did not look active, but regular pest control would definitely help prevent any issues with that. So that basically concludes the overall tour of the home. I will send this video as a Dropbox link, as well as some more information that I was able to gather for the property. If you have any questions or you would like me to address anything with the seller, definitely feel free to reach out to me. But I will conclude this video and see you on the next one. Thank you.